Hey guys, it's Ravi from TechShack, and today it's another episode of TechShack Weekly. So it's episode 4 where we cover weekly news in the fields of science and technology. So stay tuned and let's go to the next segment. So if you haven't subscribed yet, I think you should consider subscribing because I have fun content, montages, gaming videos, horror videos. You can see me laugh, you can see me cry, and you can see me scream. So stay tuned and subscribe, and also turn on post notifications to get the latest updates on when I upload the videos. Also follow my Instagram at techshack.yt, where I'll be posting announcements and many more exclusive content only on Instagram. So stay tuned for that and also follow that. So coming to the news. But before that, this video is sponsored by... Actually, who am I kidding? I'm kidding, there's no sponsor, but I do have a recommendation. Check out Muskmelon BLR's masks for highly sanitized and crazy designs like this, or like this, or this, or this, where they have the craziest designs on masks so you can be safe with style. So they made a custom TechShack mask for me, which looks freaking crazy by the way, so just give me 1 second while I wear it. So head on down to the link in the description to order your mask because you can be safe with style. So coming back to the news. Firstly, there was a Gamescom event where they had video game news and latest trailers. So they showed Lego Skywalker Saga's trailer, the gameplay trailer, which I was actually looking forward to, and looking forward to the gameplay. Yeah, it does look good. It's a Lego game. I really wanted to play all the 9 episodes in a Lego game because I haven't played much. The only games I've played is around Lego Batman or Lego Indiana Jones on my PSP, which was honestly really funny and good for the quality that PT games make. So I'm looking forward to playing Lego Skywalker Saga as well. Also, they didn't give any news regarding this gen and next gen, but I'm looking forward to that. Most probably they'll give it when it's near the release date. Also, Ratchet and Clank had a gameplay reveal, which was crazy, and honestly, it definitely shows the performance of the PS5. I do have some opinions on the performance thing they gave in an interview, but looking at the gameplay, it does look fluid, and it's making sure that it's using the SSD for its loading times of textures and all, and you can clearly see it in the gameplay. So I'll link it up maybe in the description so you can check it out. Yeah, and we got news that it'll be running 4K 30 FPS and a lower resolution 60 FPS. Now, there have been some concerns when they heard that there would be a lower resolution. Most probably it wouldn't be 1080p, but if it's 1080p, then there's no difference between PS5 and PS4, which basically runs, 4K 30 and 1080p 60. But I think PS5 would be running real 4K with ray tracing and 30 FPS. So you got to consider that as well. So I hope the lower resolution is not 1080p. Mostly it should be like 1440p with 60 FPS and good real-time ray tracing. So that would be crazy, but looking at it, I don't think they will. But if you see Spider-Man Miles Morales said that it will be running 4K 60, 4K 60, that's crazy. Like, I don't know, these two games collide with the difference in performance, maybe because they're larger or smaller. I cannot comment on it yet, but looking at it, I think they should specify what's the lower resolution, and I hope it's not 1080p. Also, we got a Batman Gotham Knights trailer, so I hope you guys saw it. And Batman's dead, the sidekicks, but it's not related to the Arkhamverse. That's what they said. But the new Suicide Squad game is related to the Arkhamverse, and looking at it, okay, it's crazy that Superman's gonna be the villain and Harley Quinn and all are gonna have to beat them. I do have some concerns regarding Mr. Sharkman. I don't know what's his name, so don't make fun of me, but looking at it, Mr. Sharkman looks a little low textured, but most probably it's because of the cinematics. But I'm looking forward to seeing gameplay from it. I don't know when it's gonna release. I think 2022 is when it's gonna release, and Gotham Knights is gonna release next year. So looking at that, I hope the games are good. Gotham Knights, I liked it for most part, but I didn't like the numbers. They changed it into an RPG, And I hate that all these open world games which are combat based and story based are turning into like RPG sort of things, like Avengers for that matter. But I'm still looking forward to Avengers and Gotham Knights. I hope they change the number system or that we can remove the numbers shown and how much damage we've done, because that screws up with the immersion. But looking at it, let's see. Also, if you're trying to buy the PS5, I got some bad news for you. So looking at it, the pre-orders are gonna be invite only. So yeah, I do feel a little bad, but I don't know how it's gonna turn out to be in India at least. There's this website called Game to Shop, which basically will let me know when it's available, and I also registered. So I don't know if it's gonna be in that way or not. But looking at it, I read some articles saying that the PS5 pre-orders are gonna be invite only. So it's probably because of the COVID-19 crisis, which has led to Sony having lesser quantity of units than they expected to produce by the end of, I think, September or October. So that's why they're trying to make it invite only till this clears up, or I don't know, maybe they wanted to make it exclusive. We'll see. But looking at the invite only thing, I hope it doesn't affect a lot of people and me if I'm pre-ordering it. I don't know. I mean, I have mixed reactions to the PS5. Mostly good, but I don't think it should be good to invest at the moment. Maybe next year in the month of April or something. Because all the games that are coming out are mostly for the PS4 and you can get a free upgrade for the PS5. So looking at that, I don't think I have to upgrade. But at the same time, my PS4 sounds like a jet, so I might consider upgrade. Also, Cold War got released. I mean, not released, but basically the trailer got released. There was a whole Warzone event. It was crazy. I was just watching Dr. Disrespect to play, honestly, because I was damn tired and I just came back home. I had gone out. So when I saw Dr. Disrespect play, okay, you know, they got the weapon Bay of Pigs, but I don't know why I tried opening up my Warzone and I had an update, and by the time I updated, I lost the event and I didn't get the weapon. So Bay of Pigs, you got me. I'm a pig, so I didn't get the weapon. Yeah, Woods is there, and then Reznov. I don't know if Reznov is there, but looking at it, it looks crazy good, and it said that it'll be running 4K 120Hz. Now I have to clear something up for all of you. When it said 4K 120, it didn't mean 4K and 120 FPS. Mostly they meant 4K. You can run the game at 4K, but they have not specified the resolution and 120Hz. So 120Hz will probably be the 1080p mode, but I'm just hoping that they up that from 1080p to 1440p or 1800p or something close to 4K, or not actually true 4K, but something close to 4K, because I think the next-gen consoles can also handle that power. So I think they can step it up from 1080p 120Hz to about 1440p 120Hz, or 1600 or 1800p 120Hz. So not true 4K, but I hope they do. That's all I have to suggest. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. Oh, I didn't cover as much, but I will be covering every week, as I said. Every Sunday, 11 AM, be sure to watch it. And also, if you haven't, subscribed yet, again, I'm gonna ask you, please just subscribe and also turn on post notifications to let yourself know when I upload the best videos. And if you haven't checked my previous montage called Valentine, or any other montages for that matter, you can check it out in the end. Or I would be putting it up in the info card, so you can go check it up and then see it for yourself and enjoy also. And as always, stay home, stay safe, and I think it's all, guys. So stay home, stay safe, and goodbye.
Listen.